Hello and welcome to the birthday gift. This message is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and South Node. This is a past life soulmate reading. We'll take a look at potential events that may have occurred in the past life with a soulmate. Okay, and what it's trying to teach you about yourself. Please give me a message for Capricorn. Thank you. Okay. We have strength here. Okay. Something's trying to make you stronger. You may have experiences that are taking a toll on you because it's trying to make you stronger, trying to make you do something that is hard for you to do. Keep going here. Yeah. Something that's really hard. I see that you're heartbroken over something or thing. So the experiences you're going through may put you in a place that makes you recognize that there are things that need to be healed. Capricorn. You're having a hard time with something here. Some of you could have lost somebody at a young age. In a past life, you could have lost like a parent, like a mother or a father at a young age, causing you to have to grow up faster, be stronger for your siblings, for yourself, because I see that you suffered a lot of heartache here, but that built up your spirit. Okay. You're having a similar experience here, but it's not coming through the same type of events. Five of Pentacles is here because I feel some of you could have come from poverty in a past life. Your family was very poor, like you didn't have enough. Seven of Swords. Yeah. Could have had like a lifestyle that was not a legal one to make ends meet. I see a lot of you having to do things, that you had to do to make sure you can feed yourself, your family. You had to be the brave one, is what I'm hearing. So you could have lived a lifestyle that was not not a kosher one here. I'm going to keep going. Okay, we have the King of Swords. Okay, this could have, this could have made you someone who just was always left-brained. You don't really, you didn't really connect to people on an emotional level. You were more logic and rationale. And even if you were in a connection with someone, they would characterize you as very like robotic. Like systematic here. I'm getting someone who always made decisions that made sense. Lack of using your intuition. Always doing something because that's what the book says you should do, or that's what you were taught you would do. There's this energy here where your connections with people were just it was just for what's the word I'm looking for? It was never really from an emotional space. It was just to make sure you had, or you were following the norms of society. Not because you really wanted to, but it made sense. It made sense to have a family because everybody else has a family, not because I'm in love with my wife, that type of thing. Or loving my husband, not gender specific. King of Swords, tell me more, please. It's like a loveless marriage here, the moon. Okay. A lot of things being kept in here. Because the King of Swords will tell you how he feels, but to be clarified by the moon, this is someone who wants to communicate, but they don't. See, a lot of you just didn't communicate your feelings. The moon can represent how you feel inside, the darkness within you. It's let me lay another card here. Okay, we have the Four of Wheels, Four of Pentacles. A lot of you were in a marriage, but you with the soulmate you're dealing with. But I don't know. I feel like this. It was more of a business transaction type of relationship where every time you needed something, you had to ask. Someone who's very frugal here. Very careful with their money. Watched it very carefully. So even some of you in a relationship with someone, you felt as if you didn't have anything. You felt like you were basically without. There's this sense of having access to something but not being able to use it. So a lot of you in this lifetime, you may yearn for a certain thing that you see others have. There's this feeling of lack that you're trying to overcome. So you may be going through an experience that you feel that you're not where you want to be, like you want more. Some of you are looking for loopholes to get to what you want. Others of you, you're using your strength to go after what you want. Could be dealing with someone who keeps their emotions hidden. This person, they hold back. And then we have King of Cups here as your overall energy here. The King of Cups. He's known to hold his energy in and not express how he feels, even though there's a lot of emotion. I mean, the moon is here, which rules, Pisces is the moon, which is the King of Cups. And it rules Cancer, which is also the King of Cups. So, water signs here. So Scorpio also showing up. And Six of Wheels, Six of Pentacles. I see someone wanting to give or giving. It's just that same energy I'm getting where if you wanted something, you always had to get it from someone else. That's what you're trying to overcome. This lifetime is trying to get you to whatever you want, to go get it by yourself. Because a lot of you had someone who would monitor. You were restricted in a past life with someone. They became like your facilitator in a sense. And some of you, coming from the childhood that you had, you met someone who, they were probably very, they had already built up a foundation for themselves. So they didn't have the same background as you. Could have been much older than you. And they became like your, you had to go through them to do anything. Almost like they were your keeper. And it didn't feel like a relationship. This person could have been someone who was not expressive. They didn't express themselves. And I feel like to the outside world, it looked like you were like in a perfect marriage with someone who, you know, took care of the house. And this person gave off the energy like they were the perfect husband. You know, and they had a beautiful house they bought and you lived in. But inside those walls, you felt like you were kind of held captive here. And this is something you were afraid to let go of because of your childhood. The childhood that you had, where you had to really do things to feed your family. And you didn't want that for your children. So you stayed in a relationship where you always had to, someone else had to give to you. Here, you're trying to overcome that energy this lifetime here with strength. So you may be going through a really, really hard time that's testing your inner strength here. King of Wands. Trying to get you to get up and take the lead. Go after something. Fire signs are showing up. Air signs are here. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Leo is here. So we have the King of Wands and strength. Some of you are being called to do something that you don't usually do or you don't want to do. But I see that you're suffering from a heartbreak over this. Calling for you to have more confidence in yourself here, Capricorn. Death. Yeah, going through a transformation. And I'm feeling, yeah, a lot of you, you're healing. You're healing something from a past life that came from a death of someone who you love deeply. It was traumatic. Some of you guys were there and saw and watched someone you really loved, a parent. You watched their death, and that kind of formed a lot of what happened to you for the rest of your life. This lifetime, you're going through an experience that's trying to change you, transform you. Okay, some of you could be, you know, with this energy. You usually keep your feelings inside. Is trying to change you to this energy, King of Wands, where you expressed yourself with confidence. We have a lot of kings showing up here. A lot of you are being pushed to do something, to be more daring, go for something, is what I'm getting. It's requiring a lot of strength. Some of you have to release a lot of pride you have. 5 of Cups. There's something that's causing a lot of sadness here. We got 5 of Cups and 3 of Swords. Some of you are not happy with an outcome of something. You're going through a transformation here. 10 of Wands in reverse. So some of you are dealing with a long-term relationship that may be ending here. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, yeah, I'm getting some of you are sad over something that ended. Something that was long-term or you were hoping would become long-term. There's sadness surrounding this. 5 of Swords. You have another 5 here. You guys, there's a change needed in how you do things. You have 3 5s. You got the 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups, and 5 of Pentacles. 555 indicates change is needed. The way you're doing something needs to change. Because this 5 of Swords is like an unwise choice, but learning from it. Feeling like you're in some kind of battle. Like a fight. The old you is trying to die off. Some of y'all going through a transformation here. Scorpio showing up. Death. Why is Death here? 6 of Pentacles. This is what's trying to die off. This energy. There's this. This is like a uneven kind of relationship where what one receives is not what one gives, or vice versa. Six of Pentacles is here twice. There's some kind of balance trying to happen. With exchange of energies or something. That needs to change. The 6 of Pentacles keeps coming up. Virgo got this twice as well. It came out in their extended. And there, so right now the current energies are trying to balance humanity, everyone. So any relationship where an imbalance was occurring, the universe comes in and kind of swoops that up, because we're moving out of that vibration. You know, so if you're over giving, you'll find yourself being called to pull back your energy. And if you weren't giving, you'll find that what you used to receive, it's gonna dwindle. There's this shift happening. There's a change happening with this 6 of Pentacles energy, where you only get back what you give out. And if you overgive, you'll find yourself being depleted. There's some kind of balance happening with energies. Someone's being called to, you know, stand up and do for themselves. You know, start being a little, you know, selfish and taking care of yourself here. Others are being called to show up, be more courageous. You know, have the strength. King of Wands, tell me more, please. Why is King of Wands here? the sun. Some of you are dealing with a Leo. Leo's here twice. If you want that happy ending, wow. If you want that happy ending, you're going to have to come out of the dark. We got the sun and the moon. Some of you guys are still in the dark, holding things in. You need to come out to the light here with the sun. The moon comes out at night. The sun comes out in the day. Some of y'all are in the moon energy, operating in the dark. Holding things in, holding things back. You're being called to let it shine, let it come out. Let people see it. Let your true self shine. You know, you'll show up in a different way. Okay, so you guys may be dealing with a partner that's actually, that's what they're trying to learn, to be more courageous and go for what they want, or express themselves a little more. You, on the other hand, with this Five of Pentacles, if you're not happy with something, you're being called to go find happiness for yourself here. So if you're giving, you're being called to change that if you're not receiving back. Some of y'all have been doing this for a long time with someone in a long-term relationship here. I'm going to see what message your past life soulmate wants to relay to you. Okay, this is the Soul to Soul healing messages. They're available on my website. The link is in the description box. Please give me a message for Capricorn. Okay, it says don't reach out to me right now because I may disappoint you. Okay, a lot of you guys, your person's still going through their transformation here. They're not at that point where they're confident enough here, is what I'm getting. It says that they will disappoint you. That's also showing you that there's still things you need to be doing as well, okay? Okay. Please give me a message. Is there anything else for Capricorn? Wow, we got quite a few cards there, Capricorn. It's a lot they want to tell you. Pay close attention to what I say, because there are many coded messages when I speak to you. A lot of you all's relationship, they kind of disclose a lot of the things and a lot about the lesson that the two of you are supposed to go through when you interact with them. I experienced deep pain every time I had to step it up a notch with the lessons I were to take you through. So a lot of you were not getting the lesson. And I mean, with this Ten of Pentacles here, I'm feeling a lot of long-term relationships. Doesn't have to be, but a lot of you have been in a relationship for a long time. And the straw that broke the camel's back recently occurred, but this person, they had to keep stepping it up a notch, which means the lessons got tougher and tougher. That's this heartbreak here. So your experience with this person is making you stronger here. It is making you stronger. Okay, yeah. It says I disclosed this lesson to you when we first met. Okay, a lot of you, they pay close attention. They're telling you. They're telling you. They told you what this lesson was about. There are certain things they say. All right, this is incomplete. All right, so this is still ongoing. And then we agreed to this experience before reincarnating. So you guys are going through a lesson that you agreed to because it's supposed to help both of you get stronger. Okay, so there's something in this for both of you, not just one of you, both of you are supposed to grow stronger through the experience that you're going through with this person. Okay, I'm going to, in the extended, see what you're going through currently, what it's trying to teach you, and what you can expect out of it. Okay, all right, I'm going to leave it there. Capricorn, I hope this was helpful. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. King of Swords is here again. See, you all are detaching. Some of you guys have gone cold on this person. A lot of you have chosen to detach. I'm getting that energy here. Yeah, they need to show up. You're wanting someone to show up this way. King of Wands is here again as well. All right. There's potential for you to move forward with this person, both of you. Once a decision or an action is taken, let me clarify this. Please tell me more about the King of Wands.